Okay. Let's do this thing. Semifinals of the Smogon Premier League. Kind of excited. Not a lot of OU games this week, obviously, because the semis. But we can watch most of these games. Probably no RBY OU on stream, but I think we can watch most of these games. Especially because this is probably going to be a quick stream. Yeah, I'm early. I'm early as hell. But I think that's a good thing, because I'm busy tonight. Let me tweet this out. Get that tweeted. Let me also get it in the announcement chat on my Discord, which is free, by the way. Exclamation mark Discord if you want to join. Members obviously get a few more perks. I'm live watching the SPL semifinals. What up, Kath? Okay, pop out that chat. It's always weird going live in the middle of the day. I feel like it's nighttime's easier. Wait, I'm early. Yeah, shoot, I'm early too. Weighing live at 3 o'clock. What up, Kenny? Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well. I'm early as hell too. We'll wait for some people to pour in and then go from there. How you doing, bro? How is life? That's the original Kai. That's the GOAT. What up, Eclipse? What's up, fam? Usually get notifications like an hour late. Got lucky this time. Hey. Good afternoon. First last year's Lord decided to be here. Hey, well, welcome. We're going to be watching replays. What up, 3D? Someone's not playing. Pretty sure Storm Zone is banned from tournaments for a little bit. I'm old and tired. How you doing? Oh, shoot. I feel old and I'm tired. So we the same, Kenny. What up, Jonathan? Hey, Juliet. Hello, Daniel. But yeah, so first time ever joining a stream. Excited? Hey. I mean, don't get your expectations that high. We're going to be watching the replays of the semifinals. I guess it's an exciting time. We're just chilling together. But it should be good. Yeah. He'll be back in tournaments. It'll be fun. He's strong on the ladder, so it's nice to watch him play in tournaments. Again, I'm going to wait a little bit till some people pour in. Not a lot of games to go over this week because it's semifinals. I'm doing well, Gary. How does and why does someone get tour banned? Usually they're in call with someone or help somebody else cheat. Or they cheated themselves and then some friend rats on them. That's about it. In call while laddering for OLT is kind of a whack reason to be banned. Gonna be completely honest. Because I've literally been in call while laddering for OLT as well. In fact, I streamed it live 3 times with Umfuga and Chimpack in call. Yeah, CB made the playoffs. Remember that dude who used to bot to steal? Oh yeah, Mazar. I think that's kind of a whack ban, but whatever. Are you gonna play Hogwarts Legacy, or does Core Order also extend to virtual schools? I'm not gonna play Hogwarts Legacy because I don't care about fucking Harry Potter. Also, fuck J.K. Rowling. But I'm not gonna play the game because I don't give a damn about that game. Yeah. But are you gonna watch all the replays for semis or finals or only SV? I'll watch these and I'll watch some of these as well. What up, Carnage? How you doing, fam? We got some people here. Let's start it off. So we got Kebab versus Raptor. Now, Raptor. What up, horse? It's funny because sometimes I call people horse, but Raptor has a team that's really running around now a lot. Like, we have this Screamtail balance. Like, you got your defensive backbone, right? You got the whale over there. We got fake whale lore. We got Pex. Dawn fan over there too with Hydreigon and Cinderace for the momentum. The Hydreigon's probably like the sub nasty plot. What up, Dance? The sub nasty plot set that's been running around a lot. Dracometer Earth Power is the most common just because it's insanely strong. A lot of people are using Assault Vest Pex with Terra Dark, which is really cool. As like a Golden Go, a Dragapult answer. Dude, I can't believe BKC uploaded the DV Uber Finals. I feel like I haven't played in that tournament in 2 years. Not bad, don't work today, so can't complain. How you been? I'm doing well. I'm about to watch these replays. I really like Kebab's team. The double starter. I don't know if it'd be Scarf Gold. It might be Scarf Golden Go on this team or Air Balloon because it has to be. It might be Air Balloon because it has to be spin control for Great Tusk, right? What up, Josh? So most likely lead Meowscarada plus a lot of offense. It could be double Air Balloon with Air Balloon Golden Go as well as Air Balloon King Gambit. But if it is Air Balloon King Gambit, it's probably Scarf Golden Go. And then you can just predict the Rapid Spin basically. I'm excited to see this game because Raptor is a really good defensive core. Mateo, thank you. Did any of your YouTube friends go to your wedding or were you invited? Been wondering or were invited? Yeah, some of them were invited. I couldn't invite a lot of people because I didn't have enough money. But the people that were really close ended up coming. So the Smogon Premier League is just a tournament for a Smogon trophy. And basically, it's a team tournament. You draft players. It's an auction. Certain players that are really good, you'll maybe spend a lot. Like Blunter at one point went for like 33,000, I believe. And then it's been 2 years since the freaking Uber final. That's insane. My dogs are doing really well. They're over there chilling. They got daycare tomorrow morning. We just enrolled them. It's really nice. But Acro Taunt Moon is pretty decent because Booster Energy ignores Unaware. Plus, in general, it's really strong here too. Screamtail is weird, right? Because like defensively, you would. It's fake dollars. It's fake dollars. Meowscarada on this one's probably Spikes. I don't think T-Spike's as strong right now on Meowscarada just because Pex is rising up and Iron Moth is super good. I mean, both are really good, right? Pex is actually a viability. So, I mean, I'm assuming we'll see like Ace versus Meowscarada. I mean, I already ran the screenshot as well, but that's what I would have loved in this game anyway, like Ace versus Meowscarada. Because you can U-turn out while taking, keeping your boots, core change type of thing. It's the best lead versus Meowscarada. Do you use a team of your choice? You can use any team you want. Yes. You can use any team you want, any different week. So, this is week 9. I have all the live streams in the description. But we're in the semifinals, and we went through every single OU game every single week. So, yeah, we're in semifinals. In semifinals, because there's only 4 teams playing, not every game got played because, you know, you play if your team is already in, there's no point in playing anything else. But let's get into it. Meowscarada, King Gambit can look pretty nasty, especially if it's on a balloon. Terra Fairies as well. What was my favorite generation gimmick? Megas, because they were actually Pokemon. But my favorite overall is definitely the alternate forms. But those are not it. So yeah, Ace, probably just standard core change versus Meowscarada. You could definitely knock off. I agree with that play turn 1. And that's also bulky Ace to take only 46. So that's probably HP invested. Because they run Will-O-Wisp as well. To like take on King Gambit and stuff. But knockoff is fine because nothing on that team is faster than you, so you can get up Spike after anyway. So that's a very strong knockoff, especially because Ace U-turn and not going for Pyro Ball. And so right here, because Hydreigon's never Scarf ever, it's really bad right now. You go for Spike. So they end up going for the Earth Power, and then Iron Moth comes in. So this is obviously screaming Dazzling Gleam, right? This is screaming Dazzling Gleam. So Raptor has a few choices here. What week do you play Nexus? That's going to be a couple weeks, my friend. So, I mean, you have a few choices, right? Hydreigon could Terra Steel, which they all are, because that allows it to set up on Clodsire. You could switch out into Toxapex on that. You could switch out to Dondozo, which can take it on, but it could be Terra Grass Energy Ball. So they end up Terra Stealing, which is smart. Kebab makes an amazing play, predicting the Terra Steel. That was such a great play. Like, that was such a great play. What up, SJ? That was such a great play, okay? Because not only did you predict and you look freaking amazing, but also you just weakened the you weakened the King Gambit resist, you weakened the Golden Go resist, and now they no longer resist because they're Steel type. So that was a beautiful play. Kebab, that was a GOAT play. Obviously he brought it out to just make that. That's sick. That was a sick play. And then he forced the Terra as well. So opens up Quackable, which tanks the Draco Meteor, I guess. Jesus, I actually took a lot from there. I guess they didn't want to go out into Roaring Moon to get the boost energy just yet. But either way, beautiful play. They don't want to go Ace to potentially, because it could potentially be Aqua Jet or some crap like that too. I'm going to try Dark. Yeah, the Ghost Resist is gone. So like the Ghost type for Golden Go and the Dark Resist. Like Dark Resist still exists, but the Ghost is gone. So Screamtail comes out. Golden Go's free. Let's see if it wasn't a balloon. It's not. I'm assuming it might be Covert Cloak then, because this team is pretty weak to Garganacci. That was a beautiful play. Hard to break Dondozo now? Nah, not at all. It's not hard at all. Golden Go is insanely strong versus that. Woomy, thank you for subbing again, fam. Join the Discord. FPL draft is actually this Friday. So, this is beautiful. And an insane Shadow Ball crit as well. Because it actually lets it 2-KO Toxapex. So, Toxapex is gone. Which actually makes close combat still decently strong, too. That's so good. Yeah, Ace comes out. I'm assuming you bring out your Roaring Moon here. Yeah, because you want to keep all your other pieces. Quackable can still get a strong close combat. It might be Bandit Quackable, to be honest. Gets the burn off on Roaring Moon with the Pyro Ball. Damn. That's huge. Because you don't get any damage off. You can't even wear down Dondozo. If it's cursed on Dozo, it could be a problem. But I really feel like, especially because they still have their Terra, like Golden Go is going to be so big. Yeah, so the Golden Go really always gets to come out for free. Because you can't bring out anything beside... You literally can't bring out anything on this. I don't know if the Duck should have been sacked, to be honest. Because I'm assuming it's choice ban. Duck. You said something about... Yeah, I don't like choice random... I don't like Rambats right now because Terra is not as good at saving you from a trash matchup as Dynamax is. Watch these together. Much love, Vanessa. It could be choice. It could also still have Aqua Jet for the Ace, which could be a problem because Ace is definitely Will-O-Wisp on this team. Based on the knockoff damage, it's a very bulky Ace. At least, I'm assuming max HP. I would run the calc, but I don't think it matters. As long as they have something to threaten Ace, I think they're good. So, yeah, Shadow Balls are free. They just try to get the chip that way. I guess Ace's Pyro Ball can knock it out. Like I said, it's more than likely a roll. If you have Recover, I'd go for it, but you don't have to. So, nice Shadow Ball again. I mean, that's great. No Encore. For King Gambit to outplay it. And obviously Ace gets back, but I don't know. I mean, it's still in King Gambit range with Def 3, I'm assuming. Def 4. What up, Wild Wave? So they win a speed tie there, which is pretty unfortunate. You don't get the chip damage to Sucker Punch. And now it's 50-50. Are they going to Will-O-Wisp? Are they going to Pyro Ball? In this case, they opted to Court Change. We clearly see that Swords Dance. Sucker Punch did not go off first, so they easily kowtowed. Woof. Not sure how I feel about that, though. I feel like in this situation, you keep Ace alive, guaranteed, because you want it to deal with Golden Go. Because now Golden Go is a giant threat. I think they got a little bit cheeky there, especially because Pyro Ball doesn't kill King Gambit from full. Yeah, Wolf and I plan on doing a video. We've already discussed it. We have a video in mind. So I think that was a little bit cheeky to go for Court Change. I feel like Great Tusk was better. A Victini's fine. I've used it a couple times. So I definitely think Great Tusk should have came out. Especially because Ace is like, you're guaranteed faster than something. So, Tusk was probably the play, but I guess he was expecting Duck to come in. Even if Duck came out, like, I don't know. Why does that matter? Aqua Jet's not going to kill you from 11. From 84%. Especially because that's HP invested Ace. Because knockoff from Meowscarada did like 40. That's HP invested Ace. So I don't think that was... I think you should always go Great Tusk. Obviously, King Gambit can Terra, which is what Kebab... Kebab is really playing the damn game right now, bro. Kebab is in Raptor's head. Holy crap. I'm doing well, Beast. Much love, fam. Thank you for picking up. You done much National Dex this gen? Yeah, I had a recent one. Lorenzo, maybe after Home comes out. Kebab is really in their head, though. Does not Terra there. I think what he expected was the Earthquake, and then wanted to Terra after. So, obviously, Terra Flying beats this 1v1. You could go Dozo on this, to be honest. I don't know if it's worth... they're bulk up Tusk. Okay. It's Rocky Helmet. Oh, it being Rocky Helmet is actually so much worse here. Because if it was Leftovers, it could bulk up and Rapid Spin and just about win. Like, literally. I don't think Raptor wins this at all. Because Low Kick does too much. USC up again. Should... I don't like these series of turns. They needed to SD in order to deal with Great Tusk, obviously. Like, they got rid of it there, but that doesn't matter because Golden Go just comes out, and Golden Go just straight up wins. Yeah, Golden Go just wins. I think if they were Leftovers, they could have Rapid Spun. Like, obviously, they knock it out here with Earthquake is interesting. And it's Protect as well, so it's not Rest. Yeah, it's a 100% win. That's what I'm talking about. Like, as long as you had Golden Go around, you were good versus Dozo. You do so much damage. And they get the crit there, which doesn't matter at all because Quackable could just click Close Combat after protecting one. Yeah, I feel like there was a few plays from Raptor that I didn't agree with. I'm sure if he wants to defend himself in the comments at some point, he can. But I definitely think that, I guess the reason you don't go out into Great Tusk was because you're Rocky Helmet and not Leftovers. I feel like Bulk Up should always run Leftovers though. Like, that's the part that lets you beat it. That's the part that straight up lets you beat it. So I don't know. I definitely think Cinderace being alive would have made a huge difference in winning this game. I feel like Kebab played incredibly though. Like made some wild plays. He made some clicker plays that hella like did it. That was good though. That was good. All right, so that's the first OU game. We got Ash Ketchum versus our boys CBB. I always got ADHD, bro. Even if I don't, it's undiagnosed, so of course I got it. TikTok told me. Nah, we don't know. This is a nasty Baxcalibur matchup on both freaking sides. Actually, Ash Ketchum Gamer is the only Baxcalibur counter in the game. It's called Earthworm. Yeah, Raptor has had a rough 2 weeks. I agree. We got the Shed Tail. What's your favorite, Terra, Dynamax, or Megas? Megas, of course. I love CBB's offensive team. Probably same thing. Leave Meowscarada with like some Leaf Storm type thing and just straight up offense. Whoever's Volk does better in this game and has the better Terra, I think makes a big difference. I kind of hope it's not SD Bax on this team. I think Dragonance is so much better. Yeah, I think it's going to come down to the better Terra. Because Volk is a giant problem too. But if Volk doesn't have like Terra Fairy, it doesn't beat Bax very easily. Or it has to have like Life Orb and like Terra Fire Blast. I haven't in a while used those tracks. It could be the loaded dice Bax RMT team. Oh, interesting. Didn't know that. So Masquerade lead versus this. You spike up as they mortal spin immediately, get rid of your sash, and then you basically die. You can Leaf Storm here to maybe 2-hit KO. Yeah. So it looks like it looks like it'll be a roll. Oh, it's Life Orb lead is wild, and the Dazzling Gleam immediately. So no hazardous game, but you can go Iron Valiant. Valiant can only kill this though with a physical move, exactly, or Psychic. So T-Spike are going to go up, which kind of sucks for Dragapult. I'm assuming Volcarona didn't have a means of dealing with this and everything else was physical. What up, Zappy? Isn't SD better with Shed? Yeah, no, I think Dragonette's still better because you just get the free DD and you outsped everything. You could run SD though. I don't think anything's bad. I just think the current thing. So they get up T-Spike, which is actually going to be really rough for CBB. Like only one Pokemon on this team usually runs Boots. Baxcalibur too, but switches out to Dragapult on the speed boosted Iron Moth because it can take a Sludge Wave into its Curse Body, so it's dual screens. Okay, so it's dual screens. Yep. Gets up a Reflect first. Risky, yeah, because now you don't... I get the Reflect because you want Moth to be able to take on Baxcalibur, right? And Roaring Moon. I get the Reflect, but damn. This thing revealing it has Psychic Glass means you don't get the light screen up, which could have been so strong. And that Poison was big too, obviously. Okay, so they're not getting special attack raises, which is really big. So Volcaron's actually going to be able to set up a second time on this and deal with it. There's a special attack. Maybe it's no Roost on or no Morning Sun on this type of build. It's Terra Ground, so they kill them. However, Roaring Moon still eats a hit, I believe, as well. And it's Terra Flying as well. CVV calls it beautifully, but it's not enough to pick up the KO on Roaring Moon. But gets the burn, so it was enough to pick up the KO. However, at this point, this is physical Valiant. It might come down to Valiant speed. If this thing has booster energy, it wins, right? Like his Moonblast, Close Combat, or Sphere, or anything just straight up wins. So that was a beautiful call on CVB's part, but just shy of the KO, man. Just shy of the KO. Some people like to run Fire Blast on this type of Volk. Sometimes they'll run it with Life Orb for the damage. It obviously made it. I don't think it's a speed tie because this is more than likely booster energy. I'm pretty sure it's like, I'm pretty sure the top, these are all booster energy. Yeah, CC will be there eventually. So I'm pretty sure this is booster energy and you can't Terra anymore. So if it's Moonblast, it gets the kill. Yeah. I think CB just loses from this position down. Because if it's a fighting move, it kills. And it's Aurasphere. Yeah. Damn. It might not have 3D. It probably, if it didn't, yeah, we might. Damn, so, I mean, so a few things I could have done differently, right? Like, if he got up a light screen, he would beat that 1v1. However, if he got up a light screen, Roaring Moon, like, he could set up more. But if he got up a light screen, Roaring Moon would come in quicker and kill him. Light screen was only, but the reason light screen wouldn't have mattered is because he would have just went Roaring Moon. Like, if light screen went up and then he still died here, you immediately go Roaring Moon on Volcarona instead of getting damage. So CBA didn't have the best season, unfortunately. Yeah, didn't have the best season, and obviously in semifinals to lose is kind of whack. So, actually, I think the reason he didn't go for another Dragon Dance is because he was trying to stay out of range of Ice Shard. A third Quiver Dance. A third Quiver Dance might have won in the game if Ash Ketchum Gamer did not have Ice Shard. I think that's about it. I think that's the only reason why CUB didn't do that. So that was unfortunate. Why are you making that face thing? Alright, Lunala versus Kyther. Ooh, Shedtail versus... I'm loving this team too. I feel like this is a team we've seen a lot too. I love Isui and Zoroark. I think it's really good. It's a nice buff to actual Zoroark. Volcarona looks insanely threatening here though. If it's... I feel like a lot of vocal runners are not running Terra Grass anymore because they're kind of... They're starting out. I was wondering if you needed anybody at Pixelmon VODs. Oh, Dark Trunks, I already have an editor that I pay. I appreciate it, though. Stay, why do you keep saying the same thing? We saw you the first time. Light screen would not have made a difference because, like I said, Roaring Moon just came in earlier and the Revenge killed it. Hey, damn. Anyway. Interestingly enough, like if Volcarona here is the old school Terra Grass, which people still run the ladder, but not in tournament as much because people are trying to counter team the previous team every single week. No, not you say. I was talking about the other person saying the same thing. Of course, see? It sucks that this one is going to be a short stream because there's not too many games. But yeah, if it's a Terra Grass Volk, it'd be crazy, especially with Shedtail under it. Depending on the Valiant set, SD looks insane here too. And obviously the Glamora versus Glamora, I'm sure they sack each other. So let's see. Glamora versus Glamora lead? Yep. So they're probably going to end up sacking each other. Maybe some Earth Powers. That is not a Glamora lead. So it gets up the Earth Power. Beautiful use of Zoroark already, but now you already know what it is. But this is why it's a great use. Doesn't get any hazards up, which is going to be big because Glamora is almost always sashed. They could be Air Balloon, but they're almost always sashed. So no, what up, Chimp? No matter what they set up with, that Glamora can stop it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where's the Glamora handshake? Boost Energy Iron Valiant comes out. You probably go Glamora now. Thunderbolts, just in case they did go Glamora, which is nice. Glamora comes out. Can Revenge Kill. However, you can prevent Toxic Spikes by hitting it with this and then going Volk after to Revenge Kill it. So, I mean, you have to go... Oh, they go Earthworm because they don't care about the hazards. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter, right? Because you can literally Shedtail pass. If Volcarona is Terra... If Volcarona is Terra... What's it called? Grass, it could still win in the 8 game. I think Terra Fairy actually looks better in the end game. Really good. What up, Amber? I suppose you could also go out into Roaring Moon to weaken Azu for the endgame Volk / King Gambit. I don't think King Gambit wins this endgame just because there's too much going against it. Oh, thank you, fam. I appreciate that. Much love. I'm not that great of a person, but thank you for perceiving me to be one. I'm a very petty, sarcastic dude, but much love. Anyway, Roaring Moon's cool because obviously if a Terra Flyings, look at the fucking pushes Lunala shit in. But, pardon my French. I learned today that I'm 2%, by the way. You know, today I learned that I am 7% black, 48% Southern Italian, 18% Spain, 11% Puerto Rican, Basque, whatever that is, Portugal, Cyprus, Jewish, France, and Germanic European. I got my DNA test back. Yeah, so I'm going to start, you know, eating schnitzel out of a croissant with I don't know, what a yarmulke on, whatever, bro. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. If you see what my mom's side of it is, I got the DNA stuff back. You see, like, oh yeah, these people conquered these people, had these babies, and then conquered these people. So, basically, I'm a spaghetti. Yeah, exactly. Is what it is. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, Druv. Anyway, this thing is insane, right? Because attack raise, booster energy, you Dragon Dance here for sure, and Acro is going to destroy Azu. But we see the Encore that has been running around from Lunala, beautiful tech, and then play us into Earthworm. You Aqua Jet here so that way it cannot pass no matter what. You probably get up hazards here. Beautiful tech. So that's the Aqua Jet Encore Belly Drum set that has been running around. And we might just see a reverse sweep just because this thing tends to run Jolly, which is faster than King Gambit. So we may very well see the reverse sweep. I don't know if Terra Water actually kills. Smart move, bringing out Glamora just to get up T-Spike, which do absolutely nothing. But it ends up being Scarf Glamora, so that's smart. Because you want the Aqua Jet late game for the Volcarona. Does this thing not die to Terra Water Aqua Jet? Really? No. But it's not Lunala. But on this team, people have been running Jolly. I guess his is Jolly. Let me see. I have to see because these guys run no bulk. The fuck is the name? Aqua Jet. Any suggestions for how I write a detective female Frankenstein's monster who is a lesbian with a North Atlantic accent? I'm going to refrain from answering that question because I don't know how. Alright, so this never kills. This absolutely never kills. Okay, cool. Just know, I don't know how to answer that question at all. So this is nice because you get the damage on Roaring Moon for your King Gambit, and you get a... Yeah, and you get a T-Spike. What up, Does? I'm not entirely sure how to answer that question. I'm sorry. But that's beautiful damage. Anyway, you can now go Meowscarada and safely pick up your KO with U-turn if you want to. You get King Gambit in so you can get out your Great Tusk. Now, obviously, King Gambit can Terra. Oh, and this is Speed Boost Energy Great Tusk, which means it has a lot of HP investment as well. So, usually these are... In order to get Speed Boost, you cannot have attack investment on this dude. And you actually... Like, yeah, you have to have speed and then you have to go in HP. Writing a book with all the cultures in the world? Well, best of luck, my friend. Alright, so free CC. CC was fine as well because if they Terra Fairy there, you still have your own King Gambit to Ironhead them and you don't die unless they're low kicking. You can still Terra back. This is very threatening. Switches hard into Azu on the Flame to die. To keep that one alive makes a lot of sense too. You go King Gambit, which I'm assuming you're Terra Fire on a Balloon, or Terra Dark to not die to any hit. The Will-O-Wisp miss is huge! Oh my god! But they get the burn anyway. But that sucks because you don't get the chip. So now it's going to come down to King Gambit. Leftovers King Gambit versus the world. It has potential if this is not low kick. But because it's on a balloon, they're almost always low kick. And that's it. I don't know what the Terra was on Gambit. But, I mean, I guess you kind of just had to go for it. Did they already Terra in this game? Maybe I'm stupid. I feel like they didn't Terra in this game at all. No, they didn't. Yeah, so you kind of had to Terra with your Gambit. But I don't know what the King Gambit's Terra was. If it was Terra Dark, it doesn't matter, right? Because then it just loses the Flower Trip or Close Combat. Yeah, he didn't Terra. 3D, do you know what Kyther's Terra was? I guess it didn't deal with it. Maybe it was Fairy, and they didn't want to get Iron-Headed. Yeah, Volk does live if they hit. And then it gets the Flamethrower off. And then, I mean, you still have to SD, though. You still have to SD. I do, but I'm not gonna say it. Oh, okay, no problem. Bitch. Anyway, going forward. I'm joking. Yo, Mind Gaming got the Swords Dance the team. I'm joking. I love Mind Gamer's team. Bro got Swords Dance King Gambit. You got the Swords Dance or Bulk Up. You either got Swords Dance the team or the Swords Dance. This is a sick team by Mind Gaming. I'm joking. Like I said. Damn, I keep getting texts. Ah, okay, I'll look at that later. Let me go get some water. Let me calm down. It's a little early. This is wild, by the way, because Swords Dance Sarah is actually really nice here. Close combats and all that stuff. They all break for each other. Also, freaking Hydreigon goes insane. Like, the sub Nasty Plot Hydreigon goes... It Terra Steals, so it lives Infiltrator Dragapult and kills it back with Draco. Let me drink some water. Hold up. I think Fire type should always... Any ideas for landmark in my book? Denmark. I like Denmark. I put the Statue of Liberty in Denmark. Let's just like mess up everything. The Agency Pyramid is insane as well. I love that too. But yeah, so sub Nasty Plot Hydreigon goes crazy here because at worst, what you're gonna Ruination it with your thing or Whirlwind it out. Terra Poison Hydreigon is infinitely better than other Terra types for that. No. Terra Steel lets you resist Dragon. Terra Poison does not. Which is why it runs Terra Steel. Yeah, that's basically... It also lets you resist Salt Cure from Curse Garg, which needs multiple curses in order to beat you, and you beat it before that. If it was poison, if it gets enough curses, it'll break. Like at +1, it'll still break. So these guys have the number 1 and 3 best SV records prior to this game. That's sick. Well, all right, let's get into it then. I'm hype. Toxbex versus Amoonguss. If this is Infestation, if this is that a Flash Cannon Gator and Terra Blast, the best set right now is Draco Meteor Earth Power with Nasty Plot and Sub. You can also run Dark Pulse Flash Cannon, but Earth Power Draco is just infinitely better. Terra Poison has 1 weakness you're normally immune to. Yeah, but it doesn't give you the resist versus Specs, Dragapulse, Terra, Dragon, Draco Meteor, which is a huge difference. It's okay if you get wrecked by a fighting if you sub. In this game, you can switch. And they have Ceruledge, Iron Valiant, and Amoonguss to deal with the fighters. But in specifically OU, Terra Steel gives you so many more, just so much more. It gives you so much more. It also lets you resist, what's it called? Make it rain, which, I mean, obviously it doesn't matter, right? That doesn't matter, right? Because you got the other one, but yeah. I'm just letting you know, in OU specifically, Terra Steel is best. You also resist Brave Bird from Corviknight, so he cannot break your sub, which something Terra Poison does not do. That's fire ninth, though. I'm excited to see that. So again, if this is Infestation Assault Vest, Toxpex, it actually beats Amoonguss 1v1, unless it's Red Card or Eject Button or all that crap they've been running as well. No, I mean, in VGC, I've seen Terra Steel and I've seen Terra Poison. But yeah, in this specifically, it doesn't matter about having more resistances if it doesn't make you better at doing what you're supposed to do, which is take a hit from Dragapult and then do that. I just wanted to clarify that. I'm not shitting on your Terra Poison idea. I've used Terra Poison, Hydreigon, it's fine. But specifically in OU right now, Terra Steel is better. Anyway, I'm assuming this is Infestation. We'll see. Put Mario in your book. There's the Infestation. Yep, so it means Assault Vest. It ends up being the red card like I was talking about. And Dragapult comes in on a Spore. Damn, that is actually huge that Pole came in on a Spore. So Great Tusk comes out on Pex. Pex can live the attack if it's not offensive. Even if it is. Eject Pack's out to King Gambit. Oh my god, is this a Eject Pack spam? Oh my god. It might, if it's a Eject Pack, it might be Draco Meteor or Eject Pack on this. Oh, that's so sick. An Eject Pack. Oh my god. Alright, so we're going to see Ting-Lu come out on that, which is really interesting. I guess they didn't want to lose the Assault Vest on Toxpex because it's really low, which makes sense. You can't get it in on the Regenerator. So that's a beautiful knock on Ting-Lu, and then you can Close Combat or Close Combat. Oh my god, is it a Jetpack? Please. It's a Jetpack spam. Oh my god, that's so sick. Because you get the Pharaoh position without taking the damage. That is so sick. And the Ice Spinner right into Great Touch does absolutely nothing. You might as well have went for Stealth Rock there. So this is interesting too because you can't even spin block. You can't even spin block with Dragapult because it hasn't burnt any turns of sleep. So you beat it 1v1. I love Mind Gaming offenses. They're so sick. And you can get out to this. You bring out the Hydreigon and you drop a Draco here if anything. You get up Stealth Rock first, which is sick, expecting to switch. Then you go for Draco. Is it a Jetpack? It's a Jetpack. Yo! This team is fire! Do you expect the Great Tusk to come out and double? Yeah. Just in case. Just in case. That was smart too. Maybe they were scouting for Terra Blast fight. Just like it did before. That's so sick. Obviously Gambit is a free switching, but you end up breaking Gambit's balloon, which is all really good for Great Tusk as well. And then Great Tusk comes out and Toxpex cannot live a hit no matter what. So you get the free kill right here with Headlong Rush. Wow, this is really nice. No, they have multiple eject packs, not multiple use. That was a sick team. I love the momentum on this team. That's very right, but I mean, it can beat it anyway. Brings out the Amoonguss, which actually gets a choice specs, which is legitimately a threat with Giga Drain / Sludge Bomb. Put Suicune in Amber. I wonder if they Giga Drain or they Sludge Bomb. They Grass Knot, which is unfortunate they have Grass Knot over Giga Drain there, but yep, free Hydreigon. Now, this Poxpex does run the Ice Beam, but it shouldn't be able to knock out Hydreigon even with Infestation. So, this one actually has Sludge Bomb as well. What do you think about Pokemon Unite? I used to play it so much. I haven't played it in a while, though. Are they going to follow it up with an Earth Power or something? They follow it up with a Flash Cannon, expecting the Iron Valiant. Beautiful mid-ground. And they double out Tox Specs because they know that Valiant cannot touch Amoonguss. They actually bring out Saraledge, though, to Will-O-Wisp Tox Specs. Ooh. I'm loving this set. Will-O-Wisp is a clean set. Will-O-Wisp Bulk Up is a clean tech. It doesn't beat Guard, but you do kill Pex, I believe, with Bitter Blade at this range. Alright, well, you kill it with Bitter Blade plus Burn, so that's nice. So now they have no Pex to mid-ground on Valiant at all. And Valiant's looking insanely scary. Especially because, like I said, Pulse Asleep. Pulse Asleep, and you have, if you Terra Poison, he resists Ice Beam. You mean if you Terra Steeled, he resists... Oh, are you being sarcastic? You're right. Yeah, this is nice. This is really good. Pex and the defensive backbone being gone. No spin. No rocks up either. You can't risk not killing this because you get burnt. Beautiful. And now you can literally Draco with Hydreigon for free. Or you can go Valiant and click Moonblast if you have it, which they do. I think Mincemeat thought they'd be a Spirit Break, which is great. Tusk would be able to live. This is Speed Tie. No reason to risk it. You can go out to Amoonguss. Keep that homie alive. What I think Sarah's last move was? Probably Shadow Sneak. For a Golden Go. Get the Foul Play, chip, and switch. Yeah, go for it, Amber. And Amoonguss comes out and just clicks Grass Knot here and picks up the KO. Or Sludge Bomb. Probably Sludge Bomb's smarter. I don't know if Grass Knot actually killed. It probably did with a Choice Specs. Pult has not burnt any turns of sleep. You can go hard King Gambit and just get your kill. Leftovers should not die to anything, especially opposing leftovers. It could wake up, though, and go for Will-O-Wisp, but because the other King Gambit does not have a balloon left and doesn't have any leftovers, like I think Mind Gaming got this, right? I cannot see a way that Dragapult can muscle through all of these, especially because Foul Play from Amoonguss. So get the nice little low kick off, but then you can safely go into Valiant and you click Moonblast here. Which does not pick up the KO, so... I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Like, I mean, Pult can wake up. It has to be special. It can't be physical Pult. I really think it's impossible to throw at this point. We'll find out, though. Pult wakes up and Terra fires to live the Moonblast. Okay, that's 2 turns. It can still stay asleep for 1 more turn. It does wake up. Goes for Terra Blast. Does not pick up the KO. And gets punched in the face. Damn, Mind Gaming played that great. The fact that... You know, this game could have been so different if... Because Terrafire Pult is actually a giant threat versus this team. If Pult hadn't came in. Want to stream tabs tonight? Or can I do that or Showdown some? I'm streaming at the moment. I can stream tabs tomorrow, though. I got a tour tonight. Isn't Flamethrower better? It's physical. This is definitely Dragon Dance leftovers. It's probably sub DD. But yeah, that was nice. Mind Gaming played that beautifully. I really do think... What up, Aaron? I really do think the fact that Dragapult came in on Spore, and also the fact that Amoonguss threatens Dragapult with Foul Play, forcing Dragapult to never burn any turns of sleep until the end. Really, really, really. If that KO, would he have won? No. Not at all. Dude still had his Terra and had a King Gambit at full. Will I ever commentate for Pokemon tournaments IRL on the main page? That's not up to me, my friend. That's up to Pokemon. Yeah. That was a beautiful game. So now we got Nat versus Aberforth, 2 friends. Nat's using the same team that was used before, that we just saw in the previous round. Aberforth's using some nice balance with a bulky offense, rather. Balanced bulky offense, I'd say. Jeez, Amber. It's not that bulky. It's bulky on the physical side, which is funny because the other 2 aren't. I would never... First off, the people commentating Worlds are amazing. Aaron is incredible. Aaron, Cybertron, Zen... Absolutely incredible. There's other people, obviously, and they're great, too. Like what Sierra's been doing as well. After Mincemeat lost, Nat could be the best record in the tour if she wins this. Ooh, so Nat is playing for the best overall OU record right now in tour, excuse me. Screamtail is annoying with Encore, but that's about it. This is bulk up. I don't know if Nat takes the teams, but the Pex is actually really, really annoying for the opponent to breed. Dude, I did commentate with Aaron before. It was so freaking fun. It was so freaking fun. All right, Amoonguss again. If this is not the eject button, Amoonguss, it is red card, and it gets the Spore on Great Tusk, which is actually pretty big because Great Tusk could check all these offensively. So get the... Yeah, we already knew it was Will-O-Wisp before. That's... Okay, it being Will-O-Wisp is so weird that the opponent opted to click... Like, okay, now that we know the last move was Will-O-Wisp, the fact that the first opponent Raptor clicked Court Change there over Wisp, or even switching out to Great Tusk, is just even crazier. Later, Kyle. Damn. It means that if like a Valiant that's Booster Energy or Calm Mind or Vocal Runner hits it with Giga Drain, you basically bring it in on a move, it won't die from a setup sweeper, and you force them out. It also means you don't get trapped turn 1 from Toxapex. Hold up, Ember. I'm trying to focus on this. It could be. I don't think so, though, Sai, because the knockoff did 44%, which means it's bulky Cinderace, which will also run Wiz. Oh, let Ember do the thing. Don't worry about it. I just don't want to answer them right now. I'm trying to focus on this. So you turn out to Great Tusk to burn some turns on potential knock. Rocky Helmet still? It was leftovers this time, which I think is infinitely better. What up, DT? Good to see you, bud. So you actually get to burn some turns, unlike the Pult in the last game. And I guess you go out to Pex here because you're AV. Darrow is really funny. Pult does not beat this, but it can U-turn out. Yeah, it never beats this 1v1. Damn, dude. The Assault Vest Toxapex is actually so scary. And the fact that, what up, Kale? The fact that it still could technically be, it's not because it's Ice Beam, so it's always Sludge Bomb Surf. But if they hadn't revealed Ice Beam, it could have technically still been the Terra Blast set. Is wild. Yeah, this Assault Vest, it's meant to carry, like Pex is being used the more offensive way. And a beautiful Surf in because it always killed. So Great Tusk is going to go down. You're not going to risk your Assault Vest, though, because that's how you deal with Pulse in general. So you're getting Great Tusk. Now let's see if they do wake up here. They do not, but they burn another turn of sleep. No, Toxapex actually beats Among Us 1v1, my friend. If it infiltrates, and because it's Assault Vest and Ice Beams it down, it literally loses to it 1v1. I like the aggressive Pex era a lot. I believe it was Ant who fought Jambat in OST and used a max special attack. Actually used a max special attack Toxapex, which was fire to see. Ghost are indeed immune to trapping, correct. But the fact that they had to, I mean, it was a good call. Oh, you're talking to them. Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Sorry, Galaxy. Yeah. So, you beat Among Us 1v1 with Infestation Ice Beam. They don't recover enough, and some of them run Grass Knot. And this is great, too, because you can just stay in and click Sludge Bomb, excuse me. So they're not being, obviously, and you can get the poison. So not being paralyzed there, obviously amazing, too. Max HP Assault Vest, usually, yes. The rest you can do, it usually gets Terra Dark to resist Ghost as well. No, Toxic isn't gutted. It gets the Toxic. Oh, this sucks, too, because now Screamtail almost always runs Encore. So that's an unfortunate nasty plot there. Like, they don't deal with this Rotom very well, but Screamtail just has to stay in forever. Pex will definitely run Knock if it can. Yeah. Even though it doesn't do anything, you still... They're trying to beat a 1v1 because there's only 7 Encores, so I guess technically they can. It's not doing enough. Which is out on the Encore. Probably to bring out a Mungus. Shadow Ball should get the damage. Doesn't want to bring out a Mungus here. I guess you don't want... I don't know. You want something faster than Ace, I think. Yeah, this Mon's a problem too now. With Great Tusk can wake up and not care. Joey, how much time do you think for the average player to top 500? I don't think it takes that long, especially if you do the right steps. And what do you think about Block, Salt, Cure, Curse, Terra, Fairy, Guard? Great. Yeah, I think Terra Water can do the same thing. Anyway, I think Nat's playing really well on the early Dragapult kill, and basically damn near kill on Great Tusk is insane for her. Screamtail putting in its worth right here as well. Protect on Kalatau, easy Great Tusk now, and now you could spin forever as well, and there's nothing they can do to stop it. That did a lot of damage though, holy crap. But they get the maximum turn to sleep there. You're just going to go out to Pex always on this thing because Among Us, if it stays in, and it's Grass Knot too, so it will literally never beat it 1. It always risks being trapped. So Sludge Bomb's there because they know they're going to end up switching out, which is smart. You could technically Sludge Bomb again, but I'm pretty sure Averforce is going to click. Wow, okay, so they Nat Splat up again. So obviously they're going to get Encored. You always have to Encore too. It's smart. Why play from a position that you can lose when you can do this? Takes absolutely nothing for Sludge Bomb and luckily avoids the poison as well. So get Screamtail back so it can still deal with force the Kalatau Cleaver, Swords Dance, force Nasty Claw on that. And that's playing beautifully. Yeah, and this is such a free switch because now nothing wants to keep coming in. Like you go back and then you just take chip damage. You get and they're going for Sludge Bomb too, as opposed to going for Infestation, not to give Rotom a free chance. And obviously that poison is huge because there's zero way, dude, there's zero way this thing could beat this. Even if it goes for Ice Shard to try and do as much damage as possible. Protects just in case they go for Ice Shard to lock them in, which is so smart. Like, and now you just go for the Dondozo switch, which I think, again, is smart, too. You don't have to take the damage there. You always deal with Rotom. Like, the fact that Toxapex can always live a hit from Rotom as well and potentially poison it is big. Rotom usually run, if they're Nasty Plot, Terra Fairy to deal with to be the back Excalibur check, which definitely is a giant threat here. Sometimes Terra Steel, but usually it's Terra Fairy for back Excalibur and Dragapult. You think very offensive teams do better than bulkier ones? I think it's a mix. I clearly see the bulkier one doing better right here. Should have pivoted into Kingambit a long time ago. I mean, if Kingambit gets pivoted in and gets, like, infestated, it gets worn down, and then Great Tusk is to come out forever, you always have a Will-O-Wisp versus it. And even if it Terra Fires, you always have Pex, which Terra Darks, by the way, and always beats it. And then Hydreigon, which can Earth Power. I don't think it would make a difference. Which team do you like better? I think this team is okay. I like Ivorfor's team more. I just think that this one has a great matchup. And she's playing it super well, too, on top of that. So, yeah, like, Rotom can never Nasty Plot freely. It did. But it also risks being poisoned. The second it's poisoned, it's a loss. Didn't get poisoned there, but Hydreigon can still beat it. And this thing lives +2 as well. You honestly don't need Toxapex to win the game either. And there's the poison. So now Rotom's hella lost. Yeah. Screamtail doesn't have any purpose anymore either. Like, you could bring it in, even if you get... Good lord, dude. The dude took nothing. Even if you get paralyzed, it doesn't matter because back Excalibur's already poisoned on a timer. It's Swords Dance, can't boost past Ace. U-turn's going to do enough, too, for 2 turns of poison. So if it ever comes in, and you just Wish Pass forever, even if you get paralyzed, like I said. And Nat is somehow avoiding every para in the world. Hey, Avipex is fire. I do think some Hydro Pumps might have been better to come out earlier, but then you would just encore them into that, and you'd be able to bring out Amoonguss and Dozo. So I get it. Yeah, and then you just bring back Pex. Even if this thing gets poisoned finally, which it does. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, it finally does get poisoned, but I don't think it makes a difference at all. Ooh, Ace coming in is aggressive. I'm assuming it lives Sludgemon because it's HP invested, and now it just picks up the KO. Yeah. Back Excalibur literally can't win. Gambit has to, like... Gambit has to be Terra Dark Choice Band, and it has to hit Great Tusk or Iron Head upon switching. And even then, because that'll never be Dozo. Terra Fire, so it's not 4 times weak. And now it's weak to Wave Crash, though, so it hella loses. It doesn't matter if you sucker. It doesn't matter if they SD again. Like, there's no... You don't lose versus this. This can't beat Dondozo at all. I can try... I guess it could technically try and Iron Head flinch it 6 times. But Bozo comes out. You've already boosted your Terra. And then you always go Pex. I don't think Game Freak has an ultimate team at all. I don't know. This endgame, yeah. I guess they're trying to go for it now. And they don't get it. I think Ivorforth was just kind of just like, I have to try and do this. Well played by Nat. I think that Ivorforth had a pretty bad matchup, but I also think that Nat did not give any openings at all. So I think that Nat played very well. Really well played. We can watch a few other games. You guys want to watch a few other games? Considering we did all the OU games because the other 3 didn't play. So Nat's team, because Ivorforth said, sorry, the Sharks most likely make it to finals. So Nat and Mind Game have been on top of this tournament. They both made it to finals. Let's watch. Okay, I'm going to look at these. Okay, if I don't like the teams from Sword and Shield OU, I'm not watching them. I'm 50-50 on that one. Nah, screw Sword and Shield OU. I don't give a damn about either, though. I freaking hate watching Sword and Shield OU in tournament. God, Sword and Shield OU in tournament is so bad. Sharks are in finals. We won 8-1. Jeez, nice job. Let's actually see what finals is looking like. Yeah, we're watching Sun and Moon. CTC versus Sky Penguin. This is what I'm like to talk about. Chansey offense. Nah, Blaziken's not going to make that game fun. Let's skip through this real quick. Let's see. I'm not going to commentate, but let's see. Like, this team does not look... This is a team that was running around on OLT, actually. Bam, bam, bam. Toxic. Subcom Mind actually has Poison Jab to beat it. Blah, blah. Toxapex in. You can't beat this because it's the SD leftover set. We'll literally never beat it. Blaziken can do... Jeez, dude. Eternal Spirit... Okay, Eternal Spirit lost this game 10,000%. What makes Gen A? Well, Gen A OU is very boring to watch just because of the teams. Well, I gave up a couple pieces right there though. There's 0-way Eternal wins though. Who's Bleach? Gotcha hella wins this game, like 10,000%. Gets the pair on it. Gets the pair there. Pex would always come out anyway. Can just haze. He could also have Poison Jab too. Gets the miss on the sub. Sub is a nasty set too. Yeah, it's over. Like you can't win. Yeah, that was over. All right, let's go through the other one real quick. There was no way that Eternal Spirit won that game from there. This is interesting because you have no Ghost Resist versus strongest Ghost in the damn game. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, it is easily balanced, which is what makes it semi-boring. Poison immediately on Torn is going to make the Blacephalon go crazy. I'm assuming this is Spadef Garchomp with rocks. Yeah, I agree. I'm definitely going to watch Sky Penguin versus CTC. That's already loaded up. I just want to see who wins this game. Like this. Back and forth, 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 back and forth. Future Sight up. Weave out in. Chip. Ba, ba, ba. Regen. This game was 200 turns. Perfect. Go to turn 190. Oh, shoot. TDNT is playing crazy. I feel like TDNT is a name I have not seen since like week 1 or 2. Was this person on the bench? Was TDNT on the bench until semis? I literally do not remember this name at all. Who's TDNT? Yeah, I don't remember this name at all. I feel like they played Sword and like Scarlet and Violet OU. I can't be wrong about this. They were on the. Didn't they play one Scarlet? I have to look. That's what I'm talking about. TDNT played 1 week. I knew I remember the damn name. Let me look at this. Smogon Premier League. I could have just went up to this and gone up to week 1. They played something. Oh, they played Sun and Moon. I remember their name. Because I watched that game. Because it's versus my boy. Jeez. And they won in semis. It's crazy. Played 1 game week 1. And I'm assuming they won in semis. There's 0 way to win this game from here. Yeah. Wow. Damn. What a way to come back. 1 game and it's 1 game. And then you come back and win in semis. Alright. We got CTC versus Sky Penguin. Jesus, that Chansey is a damn problem. How do I beat that magic hat? You got to force it to Terra Water. You just got to guard it. Gen A was great for VGC. Schmixo in semis. Yo, Sky Penguin seems a threat. Magirna, depending on the set, can beat everything. Both of them. Do you think Gen A would have been better if they had all the Pokemon, or Mechanic being banned is what led to? I think if the Dynamax had been at least tested again at the end, Gen 8 would have been more fun, at least, right? At minimum, it would have been more fun. I feel like they should have just tested it, because why the hell not? But it's very solved and balanced. Nah, there's no ZLX Lobo game is beautiful to hear. Let's see. Landorus lead versus Mew. Mew could be literally Ice Beam. Landorus immediately U-turns. Mew definitely could have been Ice Beam on this with Taunt. So gets up rocks immediately. Taunt on the Chansey. I'm assuming we're just going to see a side taunt. There's my dogs. I mean, I would have been fine with it. So gets a taunt to get in the Superior, which can, I guess, glare. It's Rocky Helmet. So I'm assuming we're going to see a glare. Yep, glare off immediately on the opposing Serp, which is really nice, obviously. And you can stop the opposing glare too. So it's glare, Leaf Storm, taunt. I'm assuming Sky Penguin knows his team. I'm assuming Sky Penguin knows his team because they immediately switched out Chansey instead of trying to beat it 1v1. And then switches back on to Charizard here on the Chansey. Damn. Okay, so base lore is playing really nice to keep Chansey out. I don't know if they can beat Chansey plus Toxapex though. Is this Swords Dance? Dragon Claws immediately on the Toxapex, just 0. SP Ground or Fire Last. Some of them are fire, some of them are ice, some of them are just Giga Drain as well. Damn, that's Scarf. So we know that's Scarf for sure. And they have no Earthquake immunity now, so this is actually really big. Like Surf can take, some of them are Synthesis as well, Taunt. But this could be. I don't think Superior dies to +2 from there. Taunts just in case they want to glare as well and goes for Hidden Power. Yeah, trying to catch it. I don't think Serp dies. Is this the Synthesis set? No, it's not. They're just trying to beat that way they can get a free kill with Charizard. I feel like Landorus is just a giant. You're asking me if that's the right amount? That's for Puka? Then put a little more. Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, Landorus is a giant threat, but it forcing to come in and get off the Intimidate is big. You're probably going to pivot out into Superior here to sack it, exactly, and then use Landorus Toxic after. CTC could have tried to call it, but it's a very aggressive call. Earthquake crit, maybe? 0. And there's a Toxic. So now you can stall out Charizard. Charizard was the main way of breaking through this team. Can never stay in, though, so you always blitz here. Oh. Maybe they don't have blitz. I would have blitzed there because who cares if they go Lottie? Lottie's free setup for Mag. I think I would have blitzed there. Maybe he doesn't have it, though. I guess he tries to call the Landorus and then gets Z'd for it. Damn, dude. I think... they tried to call the Toxapex, excuse me. So, damn, that's an unfortunate turn of events. I mean, it is EQ. Dragon Claw, Dragon Dance, Earthquake. I doubt it's Roost on this team. It's a very offensive one. You want Fire move, for sure. That's a huge kill right there. This Pain Split is a Thunderbolt. It's going to go for the Paras. Ooh, I don't know if it can break through Chansey. I don't know. I don't think it can break through Chansey. Yeah, this is Gen 7 right now. It's sub? Ah. Double decall is so nice. It's a really well for late games. Are predicting a double without very much risk, but he kind of wastes his R when he gets let it get toxic. I agree. I think maybe on that turn he should have went out into Magearna. I think ZTC was just super scared about Landorus Earthquake sweeping. Maybe he should have went Magearna on Pex and just started firing off. Because depending on Magearna's set, you actually beat Chansey 1v1. Thunder Wave. It's not Lum, but it still should be faster, so he can pick up the KO. He wants to be faster though than Landorus, which is why he did it again. No Paras. No Paras. Shoot. If there's a para here. Oh, that's so sad. CTC actually could have won the game right there. Damn. Damn, that's rough. Sky Penguin calling out for ABR. Yeah, he literally could have won the game right there. Holy crap. That's rough, man. Saves it, though, just so he can get a hit off on Magearna for later. That's really rough, bro. Jeez. Immediate burn? No immediate burn. Shift gear up? Nice. Yeah, you have to shift gear there because Landorus. And then you start calm minding up. Wait, you... Oh, is it just shift gear 3 attack, no calm mind? Okay, he's just trying to just beat it 1v1. If CTC comes out of this, if he wins this matchup... Damn, never mind. It's over. Sad, Amber. It's oval. It's not Iron Head Mag. I just think it's just 3 attacks. It's probably Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Focus Blast. Or Flash for Pex. Like, it's oval. Dragon Dances, hoping to miss Fleur Cannon. Doesn't get the dodge. Damn, dude. That para is so sad. That para was so sad. CTC had it. But, I mean, that's why you paralyzed, right? But if he got the Toxapex and forced Landorus in one more, you could get in your... You could get in Volk and live. But you can't kill... And you have Bug Buzz. Yeah, you won from there. Let me see that. How much was Volk at before? He kills the Pex. You know, you can't go from there. Como gets to come out and kills Landorus. And then I think you almost win. Yeah, he had multiple chances for para. It doesn't matter. As long as he kills Pex, though, I think that's big. Because then that could open up... Like, basically what you want is you want Landorus in. You don't want Magearna in. Magearna isn't way harder. I was always wondering something about ROM hacks. If hacking is illegal, was it? There's ROM hacks of Pokemon. People just want to play it even when it's illegal or not illegal. I mean, having an emulator isn't illegal. But, yeah. ROM hacks. Are ROM hacks? I think it just depends on where you live. Right? I know there's different rules for different things. I'm going to watch... let's watch Gen 4. Let's watch Gen 4 and see what the hell happens. We got Laurel versus Deep Blue Sea. Laurel was an old teammate of mine. I met him in real life as well at a VGC event. I love DVV, but I'm not the biggest fan of current DVV, but let's see. Alright, so he paddled on lead, so we already know what this type of game is. This might be Specs lead Latios by the Latios. People like to watch that. The thing is, if they taunted, he could have tried to do yeah. But if he didn't get the taunt off, it would glare. I'll watch that one as well. So Lottie lead could be literally anything. Specs is a very prominent lead too. Can you do RMT lives? Maybe switch giveaways. I got Scarlet. Try. Free Surf? Free Surf or free Draco? Yep, it's Specs. You always click Draco if you're Specs. I'm not going to watch Gen 1. It's going to take too long. Jeez, man. 54 is crazy. That's what I'm saying. If you dump your own card, exactly. It's perfectly legal. That's what I'm saying. It's not legal to have a ROM of a game. It's not even illegal to use an emulator. It's illegal to give them out, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the rule. Now, I could be wrong about that, and you can fix that. But so Jirachi comes out, screaming mixed Jirachi with E-Belt, I'm assuming, or Scarf. There's the Ice Punch, predicts the Hippo. Barely. I'm assuming maybe a Grass Knot. Iron Head, yeah, so it's mixed. It's mixed Rachi, maybe E-Belt. Could be Lum as well, or Akaberry. Could even be Shuka. There's the Grass Knot, beautiful. So one flinch into that. The crit probably mattered too, because Hippo probably lives that otherwise. Perk comes out. My favorite lead DPP is always Metagross. And then Perk barely, if ever, I mean, Swampert barely, if ever, runs, excuse me, Zapdos barely, if ever, runs HP Grass. I love the Milotic build. It's just full-on freaking balance. You probably have a Rotom form in the back, maybe, as your Ghost. I could even see T-Tar, Alati as well. Like, those are all potential ones. Maybe no Heatran on this build, which is interesting. Someone's at the damn door. Alright. Skarmory comes out. If it's Spadef, it sets up on this. If this was offensive Milotic, it'd be a different story. My day as well, Frosty. Thanks so much for asking. We can see a nice little spike get thrown up here. It's Clef. Clef makes a lot of sense on balance as well. So maybe the last is Rotom or T-Tar. Double stand for Lottie, because Lottie's a giant threat. And Laurel's playing really well, dude. The Pert on the Clef Thunder Wave. Now, Clef does have Magikarp here, but it is a normal type too. Let's see that last. Gets in the Fortress, so we should see the Ghost type come in, unless Surf kills. Yep, there's the Ghost type, the Rotom. That was always coming in. It's Loom could be last as well. Loom makes sense. Tricks Fortress, that way I can't do anything. Trying to catch the... obviously, he was trying to catch a Clefable. Machamp was a great lead of Gen 4. That's why everybody started running Lumberries and things like that. Thunderwave would be kind of annoying on this, but I think more spikes up are better for beating Milotic. Because basically, I think your endgame comes down to Dracoing with Lottie, getting kills, and maybe even tricking Clef. Because this thing beats Clef 1v1. It's Thunderwave, knockoff, Seism Toss, Soft Boiled. So it needs an insane amount of paras. We're going to skip forward a little bit. I would love to see a Lucario on Laurel's team. Alright, brings it in when Clef is at 100 to potentially trick. Goes for Draco though. Catches the trick. Like just because they expected the trick, obviously. Which is why. So Clef gets to come back out and do the exact same thing over again. So Skarmory's just going to stall it out a couple more turns. Let's see. Waterfall does so much damage. Now it's in Torrent. Or close. You get Earthquake after, predicting the Milotic? Nah. But gets the crit, so it doesn't even have to do that. So now it gets the kill. Actually, it's faster. Oh, I went for Roar. Okay. So he assumes it's faster. So Pert's in freaking Overgrow now. So Zapdos cannot set up on it. Zapdos cannot roost. Goes for the Waterfall. I said Overgrow, but I meant Torrent. Gets the crit, which I don't know if it mattered on Fizdef, because this looks to be semi... Maybe it does matter, because Fizdef Zapdos is stupid strong. And Jirachi straight up. And now you can just go Rachi. You literally go Rachi right now. Rachi's going to be your win con right now. Yeah. Grass Knot kills Milotic. Yep. And then you start Iron Heading. There's the Lottie late game. Makes sense. Yeah, it could have been Lottie. Uh-oh. Hold up. They already lost the trick on... They already lost the trick on Rotom. It's actually very scary. You have to start going for Ice Punches. Yep. It does a lot. And also you have the chance to hit them. How long have I been live? About an hour and 3 minutes. So this is actually rough because 20% chance because of Serene Grace every single turn. Oh, it's alright. 20% chance every single turn to freeze this guy. Like this is... Laurel's going to get the freeze before Deep Sea. Because Deep Sea has to keep recovering. So he's going to get the freeze before Deep Sea can beat him. There's zero way this Lottie beats it. Plus you can get a crit. And crit is double the damage in old gen. So... And a crit will kill. It's going to happen. Hey, Drive Freeze. The old emote. Which game is this? This is Laurel versus Deep Sea Blue. This is Gen 4. There's the crit. Barely misses out on the KO. Oh, actually, never mind. 7% is enough. I forgot. Showdown. And then you just go for Iron Head. You just need one flinch to win the game right here. He gets it. I think Laurel played that super well. Laurel played that super well. All right, let's watch Zanty. Let's get it. Let's get it. Rotom Leap. What the hell is this fridge doing here? How long are Gen 1 games? Some of them can be fast. How many games are left? I mean, we did all the OU games. I'm just going through games that look really interesting. So Bruno is anti. Okay. Did he lose a bet? Why did he make this his name? Anti uses the flying type lead every week in regular season, which is why he brought Rotom Frost. Incredible. I like both of their sprites, yeah. So what, is it going to Will-O-Wisp turn 1? Goes for Willow turn 1. We see Clefable plus T-Tar. Oh god, we already know this is a bulky team. Probably see a Scarm in this damn team too. It's defensive though, so this thing actually doesn't beat. It's probably Rest Hog as well. Still Rotom Heat. I thought we were expecting the live games. No, we were expecting the replays. Damn, that crit's really bad. You might get another one. Goes Heatran on it. Nidoqueen might be on this build because Clef, T-Tar, and Nidoqueen isn't bad at all. Also, the fact that this is Wish Protect is so nasty because it's Size and Toss's last move. So, Tar's going to come in on what? Fire Blast, Magma Storm. Okay, Antsi's running a more offensive one because he has Fire Blast. Thank God. Didn't want to see no Rotom watch that. That Will-O-Wisp miss is so whack. Could have gotten off on the Stealth Rock as well. Now you have to switch out because of Earthquake. Unless you're Shuka. This is not Draft League. This is Gen 4 OU. So they're trying to Fire Blast here. I don't think the last move is Explosion, but it could very much be. I don't think so, though. When it's Stealth Rock, Fire Blast, Will-O-Wisp, you probably either Pashio or Shuka Berry with Earth Power to catch, like, a Flygon, if you're max HP, or a Gyarados attack. Oh, yeah, this thing never beats this 1v1, so this is going to be a little slow start. There's a Tyranitar coming in on what we expect to see the Pain Split. Misses another Will-O-Wisp! Oh, what the hell, Tyranitar? Why you go for that move? Who do you think you are going for Stealth Rock? Are you Landorus? That's a really whack miss on T-Tar, dude. Went for Toxic. I'm insulted. There's the Gengar. I love this. Okay. So, Gengar, and there's the Nidoqueen that we expected. Nice. So, he finally hits a Will-O-Wisp, guys. That's great. Will-O-Wisp sucked in old gens, though. Maybe Cody. I hope so. I love Nidoqueen. I mean, excuse me, Victini. Yeah, so Taunt Wisp Gengar with Black Sludge and just Shadow Ball Focus Blast as a set. This is a giant threat because it actually beats Clef 1v1. Not anymore because that crit is really big. It can obviously Knockoff gets rid of the Black Sludge, but Knockoff is 20 base power in this generation, so it doesn't do a lot, and it can actually keep it very healthy. But getting rid of Nidoqueen opens up Heatran, opens up a random Infernape, which I don't think he has on this team. Cybertron playing singles facts. Later 9th, probably Scarf Jirachi on this build. I wish Flame Body Heatran was allowed in this generation, man. It would just solve so many issues. Doesn't want to bring out Clef on the potential Fire Blast. I've used Belly Drum Clef. It's fun. Finally hits the Will-O-Wisp as well on the Earthquake trend. Ends up living. Now all you can do is go for Earth Power if you have it, or even Explode. Just Fire Blast just in case he Scarlets for it. Probably doesn't have it. Maybe he has HP Ice. Actually, no. It was not Shuka. So maybe HP Electric random things. Ooh, big Suicune comes out. We're going to see a free Surf. What up, Lux? It's going well. You don't want to Combine there because you don't want to get Toxic, obviously. She's a bigot. That's why I hate her. Alright, Rachi out. Rachi endgame is looking very, very scary as well. These Iron Tail endgames are looking very, very scary. With Lottie already being there, Suicune also looks like a very offensive threat too. It being Surf doesn't give us anything. What up, Mario? It's showing Surf immediately doesn't actually give us any information either. Like, it doesn't have to be offensive, though the team might say it would be. They could be Combine Rest, 2 attacks, which would actually smash at this point too. Obviously, you have to worry about Jirachi flinching you to death or tricking you, Lottie hitting you, but after a couple Combines... Alright, they were just asking me if I play the game. I'm not going to play the game because I don't care about Harry Potter. There's a Fire Punch. They're going to hit him with an Iron Head now. Yep, to flinch. Ooh, very good call. So I'm assuming they're opting the trick here. They go for Healing Wish. DVP Healing Wish is scary, bro. Because you have to come in and take hazards and then attack. So that's a demon. That's a demon Healing Wish in DVP. But I love it. Because obviously you missed another Will-O-Wisp. Antsy, what the fuck is going on with your damn Will-O-Wisp in this game? I'm actually mad. That's so whack. So now you got to go for the Combine endgame. Yo, I actually feel so bad. There's the Rain Dance to get rid of the sand. That was a sick call. That was sick. Is the last mon a freaking Dragon Dance Kingdra or something? Rain Dance. Is it Surf, Rain Dance, Calm Mind, Rest? Yo, I'm gonna be really happy. I'm honest. I'm really happy that that Cybertron died for. Yeah, what's up? She's not eating Puka at all. None of. It's okay. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, no problem, son. I read her tweets and see everything, so I'm fuck J.K. Rowling because I know. Like, all right. Anyway. Anyway. Oh, I thought the game ended. I was like, no, what happened? I kept playing it. All right, we're back. So Latias comes in, probably Specs. What up, Jason? Gonna pick up the KO on Rotom right here with Thunderbolt, most likely. All right, is it Kingdra? Is it Kingdra? Is it Kingdra? It's T-Tar. Is it DD T-Tar? Oh my god, Lumberry DD T-Tar actually wins. But it's Scarm. Is it DD Taunt? Is it DD Taunt? It's DD Taunt! Oh, I said Cybertron died for our sins, meaning he basically lost worlds because of Will-O-Wisp, and they buffed the accuracy of it. There's the trick. Stone Edge. Crunch. Fire punches. What a good call. Oh my god. There's the Whirlwind. Doesn't risk countering, I guess. Interesting. Why not counter? I guess Suicune, if it's rest, can actually beat this 1v1. There's a rain to get rid of the sand that you set up. Surf. Surf crit? Is it actually rest? It's not rest. Wait, did they wish? Why didn't you wish? Huh? Why didn't they wish protect? Why was Whirlwind the play? I'm not in this league. Why not counter? There's nothing wrong with counter. You kill T-Tar. And if they go Suicune, you just Whirlwind that thing out too. I don't think you needed to Whirlwind there. Unless there's like... because Suicune could set up on Scarm. It's not set up. It's Surfed and Rained. Yeah, bro, what? There's no way. Okay, I mean, Anti loses, right? Surely. Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, I thought something crazy would happen, like a Fire Punch crit on Scarm. Metronome, after being tricked. I think CM Rain Dance still has to deal with, I think CM Rain Dance still loses to Clef with Knock, Protect, Seismic Toss, plus Jirachi, depending on Jirachi's speed. It doesn't kill, though. It could also get parried. I don't know. I'm going to just see how long this game is. Let me go to turn 60. Well, it was 40 turns, and now we know who won, so we're going to rewatch it. Just want to see how long this... I don't know. I would have just killed T-Tar. I think... Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe Whirlwind was better. It's been a minute. Zapdos versus Zapdos. I'm sure some Thunders are going to be coming out. Thunder Wave. This is Gen 2. You can throw out a Thunder right there. Doubles the Snorlax. Try to get in as much as possible in this. And look at the little double edge damage. Absolutely nothing. Damn, bro. Look at that train one versus this one. 35 versus 40. Lovely Kiss. Lovely Kiss coming out. Yo, it's like they're reading each other's book right now. They're reading each other's book. And like, yo, that was a nice one. It's like the sisterhood of the traveling pants right now. They're in their damn meeting about it. It's like, yeah, I really like last week's. I like when they click Toxic and Spike with their Cloyster. This is only 40 turns. There's a Lack. This can only Roar. Free Surf. Whirlwind. Beautiful Whirlwind out on no rest on Raikou, which is big. They do reveal the Lovely Kiss now. Now you can go Zapdos and Hidden Power Ice them. Or Grass. Usually Ice, though. Reflect up just in case they boom. Goat Reflect. Holy crap. That was a Goat Reflect. That was actually a Goat Reflect. I love that. Raikou should be able to deal with most things that Gengar can go to unless it wants to boom itself. I think that's the only way it kills. And it did want to boom itself. So, I mean, the double boom. Thank You's team is a team that I used to use when I go on Pokemon Online. I just boom with everything. It's very fun. There's the rest. Is it Curse? It might just be, what is it? Double Edge, Lovely Kiss, Rest, +1? Hey, I mean, one speed tie away from winning. Holy crap. Do you call the Cloyster, though? Damn. Damn. This Surf, this Explosion, obviously, like, this Surf from Cloyster is insane now. You can't get the kill. Tries to call the Zapdos, I think, on the Explosion and ends up getting boomed himself. And T-Char looks insane right now with Steelix plus Cloyster going. Holy crap. Because you just Rock Slide here. Free kill. You kill Snorlax as well, unless it pulls the... unless Snorlax pulls the Rest from Sleep Talk, which works that way in this generation. Tyranitar sometimes runs Roar, so they might have went for Roar that turn. Let's see. There's Rock Slide just to break the sub, though. Why are you doing Gen 2 but not Gen 1? Because just Gen 2 game is only 40 turns. I actually really like playing Gen 2 as well. I like playing Gen 1 as well, too. When I have to. Oh, the sub acid armor! So they can live Explosion from that, and they can surf the Zapdos. Alright, goes Cloyster because if they sub here, they can boom after and break it. I appreciate you. I'm about to. You did it? I'll do the dishes. Alright, so Fear Explosion to break that, and then they have to pray off a Thunder Miss. And then you have to hope they dodge here. Shake Shack? We can get Shake Shack. What do you guys like from Shake Shack? So the Thunder, yo, I'd be so paranoid, bro. This turn is why I like GSC. All right, look, so Thunder's used because everything has 252 everything, right? Everything has 252 everything. My dog's okay, yeah. She just wasn't eating something, but we helped her. So obviously this Thunder's big. So you have to hit 2 Thunders here. So for Snorlax to dodge Thunder and then with Sleep Talk to call Rest, which automatically puts you back to sleep, is so freaking funny, dude. I'd be shitting my pants right now. Alright, there's a Reflect. That's the way it works. That's the way it works in Gen 2. That is the way it works in Gen 2. Zapdos is, I think, just as good as Snorlax in Gen 2. I saw that Wolfie used its Spathra, so I'm very happy to see that. If this is the Acid Armor set that we saw over there, it also wins, but Growth is better. Growth Hydro Pump is so strong. This is doing absolutely nothing with Reflect Up. God, and Surf does this. I guess you Surf twice, and then Double Edge puts it in range of 2 more, right? No Shake Shack here until 2024. Where you live, fam? There's the rest on that. Yeah, I believe it is. Okay, so if they pull Sleep Talk right now, they get the kill with the pretending on a roll. Oh no! If he rested, he could have tried to win. Toronto, okay, Canada. Why does everything have leftovers? Because there's like 3 items in Gen 3 or Gen 2. You got leftovers, you got the Berserk Gene, which nobody's running, and you got like your berry, your Miracle Berry, which is basically Lumberry. Or is it Mickleberry? I think it's Mickle and not Miracle. Whatever, both of them sound the same. That was a wild end game though. And Thick Club, yes, thank you so much. And Thick Club on Marowak. Yeah, but nobody's using charcoal. They're using leftovers for the longevity because these games last a little bit longer. Also, you can run no item and use thief, which people tend to do too. Right, is there any other games you guys want to see before we go? Anything that looks interesting? None of this. We already watched all these crap. We watched this. I would rather not watch Oras, though I would like to watch these two. I'll probably watch them on my personal time. Black and White. Gen 1. I don't think I'm going to watch the Gen 1 games. It's best of 3. And I gotta go get food. The ADV game? Which one? McMegan versus ZF looks sick. And so does Triangles versus Rob Jr. We haven't watched any Gen 5. Luthier versus FLCL was Fully Killy was nice. Let's watch this real quick. Okay, I love both of these teams already. I love Fully Killy, but I gotta watch from the Conk side. Reboshin. It's not best of 3, is it? I wish most gens were best of 3. ZF in the weak threat was funny as hell. I remember him saying, "Why is nobody voting for ZF? Why does no one vote for ZF?" I remember that. Let's get it. Palito lead, 100% Weather War. Though Magnezone typically runs Sunny Day to trap Ferrothorn and beat the Weather War. This guy hella lives Surf though. What a goat. And Drain punches it back and does not actually Drain punch it back. This felt like when CDC played in finals. In the Palito 1v1. So Latios surely coming out. Latios actually getting weakened is really bad because Keldeo, if it's Scarf, is a damn threat. It's okay if Palito goes down because they already won the Weather War and you can get a free kill now with Pursuit from Scizor if you want to. Or you can U-turn. Yep. Free kill. This does allow Cloyster to set up. Hold up. Actually, no, it's Life Orb. Never mind. I thought it was Life Orb. It wasn't Life Orb. So Magnezone comes out. It's going to die to Sewer Power. But it getting weakened or it dying does allow Cloyster. If it's like Shell Smash Ice thing? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's pretty big. I will say, though, Conk is... No, they do have Latias, though. They do have Latias. Alright, it's time. Draco Meteor. It was not time for anything. Jesus Christ. Fully Cully is destroying these Pokemon. Isn't Lottie usually Scarf Healing Wish on these two? Alright, gets a nasty curl on Chomp. If they didn't get that, I'm sure Chomp would have broken through and actually killed. That's what I'm saying. Who was that? Wait a second. There's no way. There is no way. There is no way. I saw there's zero ghost policy on the site. Dude had me dying. That's all. There is zero way. What up, Skylar? Oh, Icy wins the try. Damn. Okay, so it must be Extra Belt. I don't know, man. I might have surfed there because that Mon is... I might have Hydro there because that Mon is a threat. Like, I feel like if Luthier stayed in to click Iron Head that many times, there was no way he would switch it. I would have tried to Iron Head there. He's going for it. He's going for it. It's gone. Uh-oh. Thunderous is in. Bargo Fargo saying, of course. Thunder. Para. HP Ice does not kill. Draco does kill, though. Yo. Oh, my God. Jirachi's going to win. Oh, my God. Jirachi is going to win. It just needs one. It just needs one flinch on Terrakion and... oh, my God. Yeah. I think it wins before. I think it wins. Yeah, it definitely wins before. The own Life Orb putting it in range. Well, actually, no. He's a crit. He's good. He's good. Jeez, that game was something, man. Jirachi actually being Jirachi was insane in that game. What the hell? Yeah, this is standard. I don't feel like watching that. Watch McMegan. I'll watch that back later. That was fire, though. Freaking Jirachi's so crazy. Alright, Zapdos lead versus this. This thing sometimes BPs. It can Thunderbolt. It can Thunder Wave. Switches out into Suicune on potentially Rock Slide, Meteor Mash. Shoot, and the Blissey comes out. If it's not Calm Mind Blissey, Suicune would actually beat it. It's funny that he uses Suicune. A lot of people haven't been using it. It has to be Calm Mind Blissey. That's the only reason you brought it out. Or you try to Thunder Wave it, and then you want to go Metagross and boom. Surely it's Calm Mind Blissey. That's the only reason I feel like that's it. Other than that, you status it. Alright, so this is Calm Mind Blissey. Metagross comes out. Thunderbolt crits on the Metagross and then goes Moltres on Meteor Mash or Earthquake trying to catch those, and dies to boom. That's a bandit explosion. That was going to kill anything. Am I screaming again later? Nah, I'm busy later. That's why I'm screaming earlier right now. The Breloom in Gen 3 is so sick. Oh my god, and Moltres is gone? Yo, I love that McMegan said, alright, Moltres is gone. It's time to reveal my trap card. Because Breloom with Spore and Sub Punch matches up so bad. And it runs Leech Seed in this gen. If it's sub. If it's sub, it runs Leech Seed. Jeez, dude. Breloom about to go crazy. It has to run Leftovers and Infinite Sand meta. It's Sleep Talks Explosion on the sub. Oh my god. Oh my god. Switches out just because Fire Blast or anything Toxic. If this was a different generation, dude. Yeah, dude, the effects were wild. That's actually so wild, bro. Oh, also, this Flygon looks to be a bulky set with Toxic Protect. Calls the Blissey switch in like a goat. McMegan. Flygon's gonna come out on sub. I don't even know if Flygon Earthquake breaks his sub. This is bulky. And yeah, it's a bulky Flygon, so it's actually outsped. So now you can go for Leech Seed finally, or Focus Punch immediately. Both are fine. Yeah, Focus Punch is better. I think definitely better. Yo, this Sub Punch Breloom going crazy. I would have Toxic like a madman. You're a goat if you did that. Oh, I don't think Skarmory beats this 1v1 unless it actually has Drill. It actually doesn't at all. It could have Drill Peck. Some of them do run Drill Peck. Nope. Damn, dude. Breloom's literally just going to come in and punch everything. What needs to happen is they're trying to break the sub so that way Blissey can come out. Terrified Excalibur's alright. Dude. Look at Focus Punch. Now they have to switch versus Blissey, ironically. Into Lax, and then they just click boom. It's over. The Ice Beam was good. If they get the freeze, you just click boom here. If you straight up boom, it's oval. It's straight up oval. Going for the freeze. He's going for the freeze. Because he knows that Blissey, if he sacks Flygon on an explosion, he knows that it beats a 1v1. I don't know. I think they wanted another kill on Breloom. Gets the Spore off. Leech Seeds. Just in case things go wrong, Leech Seed is smart. Because you guarantee win in time. I mean, you guarantee one anyway. I have Zapdos for Suicune. He just wanted another kill. He just wanted another kill with Breloom. I understand. You just want to pad Breloom stats. I get it. How's Toxic Heracross? Not great. Yeah, definitely just padding Breloom stats here. What a mean guy. But I do the same thing. It's about sending a message, not about winning. Damn, this dude gets 100%. This dude got that 100% weight. Yeah, Breloom really did want 5 kills. It's crazy that if they didn't boom on Moltres, Breloom would not be this great. Like, if it wasn't Moltres that came out immediately on boom, Breloom would not have been this great at all. Which pseudo do I think is the scariest to be against? Depends on the tier. Excalibur is pretty nasty this gen. And they said, yeah, he said GC like 4 times. Alright, we're going to end on that, guys. So semifinals, finals, I believe, is Sharks versus... It's Sharks versus Raiders in the finals. So, probably Monday is when we'll be watching these games, and we'll be watching every single game in that one just because it's, only a few. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, let me know. I'll see you guys in the next stream.